Hi, I'm Shanaine Mushonga. I work for the AfriCAID organization. AfriCAID is an organization which started from 2004 with a few kids whom had a plan to make the organization grow in a larger extent. When it started, the few kids, these kids were 5, and one of them, called Nyasha, volunteered to help the other kids and also involved the other volunteer kids whom are going to work in the communities and also provide peer support and psychosocial support to the kids. So when she thought of this, she went to the aunties and asked them that if it is okay if we go all outside the country so that we can help these children, how best can we help those children? And that's when AfriCAID started. So these 5 children started in 2004 and they formed the program called AfriCAID. And when they formed the program called AfriCAID, that's when they managed to sit down and think of a word so that everyone can understand what AfriCAID is, and I can understand what it also has a name in Shona, which is called Zandiri. That's where Zandiri came. Zandiri meaning accept me as who I am. So when they formed the name Zandiri, they managed to have kids outside the country so that they can volunteer and come and help them to monitor adherence to the kids and also to accept their statuses and also to have support groups and everything. So right now you are going to see the scenes, what we are going to do, and explaining the tools which we do at AfriCAID on how to provide psychosocial support to a child who is failing on treatment, and also to a child who's been initiated on art, and also to a child who's got tested on HIV. So game on.
This is our storybook that we use as AfriCAID to explain to a child if I tested positive and I know the status. This is the book that is returning the story of some of the adolescents. So I'm going to explain to an adolescent. Okay, come in.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? You can sit.
We are referred to you, AfriCAID. We are tested positive at the clinic.
Wow, thank you for coming. My name is Faith Kamusha. I work with adolescents. You have come in the right room. So I'm going to explain to you what we use at AfriCAID and some of the stories of the adolescents who are HIV positive. We've got this book, what we call it our storybook. It has been written with some of our adolescents who are HIV positive. So this book, it helps you wherever you want to know about HIV and understanding more about HIV.
So where exactly would I find this organization?
AfriCAID is everywhere. Here at clinics, we have got this pamphlet. We can read through this, and I work there at AfriCAID as a cat. Anytime you need any help, you can come. I can help you, and also I will give you this book so that it can help you.
Okay, thank you. So what do you mean by saying CAT?
Okay, a CAT means a community adolescent treatment supporter. A CAT is an adolescent who also live with HIV, and it will come home to visit you and monitor your adherence and provide psychosocial support. That's what CAT means.
Okay.
Yeah. And this book, it will tell you more stories, and anything you want to know, there is written in this book.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
As you can see, later on, knowledge is power. Right now, we are going on a scene where we are going to have a counselor who is going to explain one of our tools called the soldier game. And this soldier game, you will hear more about it. And this is the box. You can see the soldier game. When you are curious, curiosity is good. Curiosity kills the cat. You will learn more. Thank you.
This moment, I'm going to explain to you about the CD4 cells, how they work in the immune system of an HIV positive person. So this is what we call a strong warrior, and this is what we call a weak warrior, and this is what we call a dead warrior. So if one does not take his medication correctly, the warriors or the CD4 cells in the body will become weak like this one in the chart. So if you continue not to adhere well to your medication, the CD4 cells will be dead and will decrease in number. And whilst they are decreasing, the virus will be increasing.
This is called the HIV virus, this being CGUC. This is the HIV virus. Once it gets in your body, it manipulates the CD4 cells, the strong cells. And once it manipulates the CD4 cells, it multiplies into the CD4 cells and destroys your CD4 cells. Once they are weak, the virus increases and also your immune system decreases.
So does that means if I take one doses, if I lose one dose, this virus will multiply in my body?
Yeah, it eventually multiplies into a billions of viruses.
This is what we call the opportunistic infection. The opportunistic infection, those are diseases such like TB, herpes, diarrhea, and so on. And this opportunistic infection, it may affect your immune system. Then this is what we call our antiretroviral therapy. If you take your medication properly, your virus like this. If you don't take properly on time, your virus, it will increase like this.
Okay, back again. Right now we are going to have our last and least two, which we are going to see, which is going to be explained about our ODK open data kit and also the pill box. For more information, watch out for the good guys who are right here.
Okay, we have got this, what we call it a pill box. You can work with pill box wherever you go. This pill box is returning Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it helps you out to adhere well your medication. And when you take your medication in the evening, you can pull on Sunday. When it is Sunday, you can take your pills in the evening. Like you see at the side, it is written in bedtime or dinner time. It shows the time you take your pills. So you can take your pills at dinner or even at bedtime. So this pill box, it helps you out to adhere well.
This is the ODK form we use to collect data of adherence, whereby you fill in the questionnaire, whereby they asked several questions like how many doses have you taken per week, and you have answered. Let's say you have taken, let's say 7 doses when you are at the doses of 24 hours. Then you are at when you are at 12 hours, you say you take 14 doses. We fill in the ODK form. We are this ODK form. It will mainly articulate on you whereby you fill the ODK form. Personal will be comfortable to know and to be more articulative on the issues of adherence. This information we will use it as Zandiri information, whereby we want to monitor your adherence. So when you fill in the ODK, we just know so far misses how many doses, and we'll be able to follow up on you.
Thank you for watching with us. This is Africade Zandiri Cats who are here. So right now we are going to do our motto. 1, 2, 3. Zandiri! Yeah, Zandiri!